Chapter 1. Me. This part's a career maker and the movie's gonna go through the roof. Movie star. Tell me about the part. Julia Phillips. You'll never eat lunch in this town again. They were asked to meet on the sound stage at 10 o'clock Monday night. The gathering of actors and actresses, film crew, grips, makeup artists, wardrobe and lighting technicians stood milling around uneasily in small groups, talking in hushed voices. Along with the rest of them, Georgie waited for Cambridge Hill, Hollywood's double Academy Award-winning director, to appear from his office at the back of the set. Cam was to tell the others what the movie was about. No one knew except the powerhouse agents who handled all the hottest properties. Oh, Georgie knew sort of what it was about, though he hadn't seen the script. He had to do the camera work. He couldn't be left out in the cold completely. However, the agents had read the script. Film deals didn't fly unless the agents knew for sure the property wouldn't embarrass their clients. But unlike other deals before this movie, Georgie found out the agents were sworn to secrecy. Cambridge was offering more than they could comfortably turn down. They knew how to zip their lips. This time, money didn't talk. It shut the hell up. Olivia Nyad, fresh from the wrap party for the closing of her last film, seemed the most agitated. Georgie watched her chain smoke, fascinated how one person could stand to suck in that much pollution without a break. She'd filled 2 small clear glass ashtrays with scarlet lipstick-smeared butts. She hadn't spoken to a soul the entire half hour they'd all been waiting. If anyone had asked the others present why they did not chat with Ms. Nyad, they would have said that she kept herself apart, inviolate. They might have said that she was a true star of the old school, unapproachable even to her colleagues. They would have been right. Georgie glanced over at Marilyn Laurie Street, a comer and an exceptionally talented actress who had not really been given a chance in any film of worth. The kid smiled blissfully. She sat on a high stool, slim legs crossed to show off enough thigh to turn half the men on the set into jelly rolls. Georgie thought he shouldn't stare, but just couldn't help himself. He'd never get a chance with her, but it didn't hurt to fantasize. Karl LaRosa, the movie's producer and principal bankroller, stood talking quietly with one of the other cameramen, Sean Parker. Robin stood 5'3", only because she wore spiked-heeled black leather boots. She could have been a fashion model for Elle or Vogue except for her height, Georgie thought. The white bodysuit clung to all the right curves and revealed a good cleavage unsupported by any wonder bra. Her hair was a sleek red helmet, cut above the ear on one side and below it on the other. No one dared ask her about the script. She might look like a trendy gal with cream puff pastry between her ears, but it was well known she possessed the temperament of a rogue elephant. Catherine Rivers, Cambridge's assistant director, sat cross-legged on the floor with an actor no one but Georgie recognized, Jerry Lyne, and another actor everyone knew, the great Jackie Landry. It was Jackie who'd been cast for lead opposite Olivia. Catherine and the 2 men were throwing craps using a square of cardboard as a wall. Every time Catherine crapped out, she cried in a girlish voice and touched one of the other men on their crossed legs. Georgie wished he could join in games like that, but crew didn't often get so chummy with the stars. At least, Georgie didn't. He was too quiet, too retiring. He was, God help him, too much of a techie nerd to be given much notice by creative types. Now it was edging into a 45-minute wait, and Olivia deliberately knocked her latest ashtray to the floor from where it had been perched on a dolly cart used for hauling around scenery. When heads turned at the crash of glass, Georgie started. He watched her smile sweetly before she said in her famous, low-from-the-diaphragm voice, "I'm trashing this joint if Cam isn't out here in 30 seconds. Who the hell does he think he is?" Cambridge Hill took that moment to open his office door, although he couldn't have heard Olivia's threat. Yellow light spilled across